All right, hey guys, here we are, hole number 7. We're setting up for. So let's take a look. It looks like I can't quite get the sniper there. I did pack a Guardian, even with, you'll see we're kind of right here. We're going to do very similarly to what I did last time here. Thinking somewhere in the effect of this. It'd stretch out a little bit, I would think. Geez. Wouldn't think 5 is too much here. So at least going to need to go 12 rings. Yeah, 12 rings plus a great ball. And you can see it's still not enough, so it's going to be very tough to get that dialed in. The wind's so large that it really makes that shot complicated. But in my opinion, that's going to be the way that you want to go with it. Very tough to make it like this. Especially if you have those Wind 5 balls. Those Wind 5 balls, just go straight at this thing. That's what I did in my other guide. Do check that one out. We did the same thing, except, we were able to pull it off. I figured, it would just take some practice here. I went more than 12 rings there, maybe, but I probably only went right around 12, 12.2, somewhere in there. It was a little bit light, but it's a little bit more direct than trying to come at this with side spin. That's very tough to get it to fall that way. So definitely worth something trying to start to get dialed in. If you do wind up back here, there's probably, a good chance that you can get it to fall with perfect ball. But hopefully, you guys can stay out of here. That gives you kind of a starting point. I was probably still a ring light. And you also got to watch your pull angle a little bit. You want to make sure that, you're not getting too straight and that you kind of keep that ball guide short. More towards a tee, than a straight needle. So if I was to get this, on a straight needle, you'll probably want to pull just a little bit beyond that angle, more angled towards the tee, because we're pulling rings up to higher ground, so the ball tends to land just a little bit long. But on top of that, you're still going to need to go beyond that 1-to-1 adjustment there. It would have probably been somewhere in the neighborhood of 13.5 rings. But also watch that pull angle, like I said. Probably make sure that you pull just a little bit more towards the tee as opposed to just a straight up needle. Just rotate that screen just a little bit more, and what that'll do is it'll make the ball end up landing short, which is what you want it to do. Because you can see mine landed long onto the fringe, which is exactly what you don't want to have happen. So again, something that, especially with some practice and rehearsal, you're going to be able to get dialed in, and that's definitely the way that I recommend doing it. So that's what I would, do, especially if you're doing the free to play. It's something that, it's going to just take some work. Good luck, and I'll see you guys on the next one.